Hi Huns, and welcome back to our channel, or if you are new here, welcome to our channel and welcome to my Han Solo series. This is the new series and I am going to call it Chat Chit, Get Banging. And this is where we do our makeup. Yeah. Okay, so for this first one, forgive me while I perfect the formula for this series. I've got some products that I bought from Home Bargains, which are brands that are usually like semi-affordable, expensive. And I just wanted to give them a go. So I figured rather than start this one with my face ready to put eyeshadow on, I will just start now. Start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Also, I'm usually not very good at doing my makeup on camera, just because I'm always like this. That's no good to you, is it? But I'm going to try my best to use my handy little mirror here and just do things from like this distance so you can still see what I'm doing as much as possible. That's the best I can do. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna start with a bit of this, which I think is Cray. This is Prime Magic by W7 Anti-Dull Skin Balancing Primer. Camera ready, so hopefully this should make me look so banging for all of you. Apply face primer before foundation for a smooth and flawless complexion. Add a healthy glow to your complexion with this outstanding anti-dull skin balancing primer. It doesn't really say what to do with it, and I haven't googled, so I'm going to assume that I just literally get some, put it all over, and that's what I'm going to try and do now. So I'm going to open the packaging. I have not used it before. I'm not cheating, not pretending to be something that I'm not. Yeah, so actually I'm just going to move this out of the way. I was going to sneak a bit of, when I was going to do my base off camera, I was going to watch a little bit of Absolutely Fabulous on this laptop, but I'm not going to do that anymore because I'm going to do it all on camera. So yeah, just let's, oh, it looks, oh, that is strange. I'm just going to try and shake it because it doesn't say shake well. The foundation that I'm going to use does say shake well before use, but this doesn't, and I feel like it probably should. There's a little bit of sebum trying to come out there, which didn't make me feel great. Okay, so it did get a bit creamier as I thingied that out there. I'm trying to show you. It did get a little bit less runny, but it's still a bit runny. But let's just see how that goes. Maybe this is too much, who knows? It's not like a weird watery, it's still like quite a thick gel sort of texture, water sort of based thing. I do believe that has made my face go a bit purple, but I'm assuming, I don't usually work with colour correctors, so I'm just assuming that by the time I put my foundation on over this, it'll be proper banging. Okay, so I've got a few different ones. To be honest, I've got a few different foundations that I bought this day that I want to try out, so probably all of the Hun Solos this month might be starting with me doing my base. Or at least 2 of them. 3 of them? At least 3 of them will, because I've got, actually I'm going to say only 2 because I've got, these are the same foundation in different shades, and I was going to use that for doing like my jawline and under my eyes and stuff. And then I also have this Organic Wear BB Physicians Formula cream thing that I want to try, but I'm not going to use that one today because the colour corrector Prime Magic and this foundation are the same brand, so I just thought, use the same brand, babe. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right now. I did shake this earlier on. Hopefully it's not full of stuff. Oh! Mind yourself. Oh, it got a little bit watery there in the middle. I squeezed some out and then it got watery. That's raj. But yeah, this is the W7 Ultimate Cover Up Full Cover Face and Body Makeup. I'm assuming that this is targeted towards people who have tattoos or birthmarks or some sort of thing that they're not comfortable having on show, or maybe for like a work thing, like as an actor, like a lot of the time you need to like state that you've got tattoos and you have the stuff to cover them up and things like that if you're doing like a regional theatre piece that is from a specific time period where there wouldn't have been tattooing and things like that. So I'm assuming that this would come in really handy for that. I'm just going to go in with, I've got some new brushes but I don't know if I want to use them for this, and I'm not actually sure, like I need to Google which brushes are which, because these are Girls with Attitude brushes and they look so nice, but I don't want to waste them by accidentally using them on the wrong thing. There's quite a lot of shaped brushes in here that I haven't actually worked with or seen before. So yeah, look at that tiny fan brush. It's literally the tiniest fan brush you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, so I think I might leave those for another day when I've done a bit more research on how to use them and not ruin them. So I'm going to go in with the brush that I usually use for my foundation, and I'm going to do, it's very thick, it actually feels quite nice. I feel like I need to use this. Can you see me when I'm still doing this? Yeah. Okay, sure. Not overly sure that I've picked the right shade. I feel like I'm going to be really, really pale. It seems pretty much full coverage, like it's yeah, like it's advertising that it's full coverage, and it I'm not going to rub this side in because I feel like I want to get up close to the camera and just show you once this has been blended how well it's actually working. It has literally made my face a completely different colour. I'm just going to try and trust the process, because if not, I made a big mistake and that's upsetting. So the thing is about this is I feel like it's quite oily, and like maybe it would have been better put on with a sponge, but I never put my foundation on with a sponge ever. So maybe it just needs to be left a bit before you do it. Like I feel like what I'm trying to say is that I don't feel like it's very buildable. Not a lot that I can do about that, to be honest. I feel like all I could do was just like put it on and then set it. I'm just going to lean forward for you and show you. If I try and do this, do I look like I've got a natural complexion? I honestly don't know, but this is the colour of my face. This is the colour of it now that this is on. I feel like it is full coverage, but it's also a little bit crazy. It's made my eye look really small. Do you not think it's made my right eye look really, well, I don't know if it'll be left or right as you're looking at me, but this eye, so small. Yeah, but I'm just going to rub the rest of that in. See, now that it's on both sides of my face, I feel like I look more normal. Maybe I'm just kidding myself. Okay. I feel like what I'm going to try to do is just leave that a little bit. And eventually, hopefully, it will just set a little. I don't know whether I just put the powder on, but I've still got to do all my concealer and stuff. I don't want to put my powder on and then my concealer, because I'm just going to get like so caked. And it might look alright on camera, but in person I'm going to look awful. Okay. That feels relatively decent on my skin. I think it actually feels like nice on my skin. I'm just not sure how nice it is to touch. I'm just going to try and Looks so strong. Honestly, looks so yellow. Right. Give me a second to... I honestly don't... It says shake well before use, and I'm just like, how are you supposed to shake one of these? Like, I can feel that nothing is moving inside. Okay. Try to squeeze out literally the tiniest bits there. I feel like odd because I would usually like not use my fingers to put my stuff on. Just prime those eyelids with this stuff. Hopefully it will work well with my eyeshadow. I wish I'd really bought a darker one of these to use some contour as well, because the thing that I'm using something by Revolution Beauty for my contour, but I just feel like when I use it, it just takes all the makeup from underneath where I'm trying to use it off, and like my face looks good except for here where you can just see like all the bits of like acne scarring and stuff like that just coming through, and it just a lot of the time looks just dirty because like the scars are getting filled with makeup and stuff, and then it's all just rubbing off on the top. Looks like I've got tiny jars of Marmite all over my face. I'm gonna use this one for this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really enjoy this. I'm not enjoying what it's doing to us. Okay, I look very shiny. Odd is what I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna try and just put a bit of setting spray on. I feel like there's gonna be some people watching this going, oh no, that's a big mistake. I'm just riffing, okay? Which way am I spraying that? Didn't go on us at all. Okay. Just hit yourself in the bloody head, and makeup came off when I done it as well. Like, yeah, you might be ultimate coverage, but what's the point in covering something up if it's just gonna come off every time someone touches it? Not a massive fan of this, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm a bit of a dilemma as well, because I don't want to use that stuff that I usually use for my contour. I want to try and use like a powder, but I don't actually know if I've got a dark enough powder. I'm going to be testing this out today. Basically everything except your base makeup comes in here, so I just thought, take this, everything's in one box, let's do it, because this is the one that I was most excited about as well. So start the year off with a bang. Oh, I'm so excited. But what I'm going to do now actually is I'm going to go in, I bought some of these. I'm just going to try and set it on my face, and then I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. Oh, I'm actually really scared, you know. Oh, do you know what? I feel like it's actually working. My I mean my face, I feel like it looks a bit clogged. But at this point all I want is for the foundation to stop smudging around my face, so I'm fine with it being clogged if it will just not smudge around my face every time something brushes past it. Yeah, and actually I should have told you what this is. It's just it's Physicians Formula Mineral Wear. On the back it says mineral correcting powder, and that's really all it says. So basically what I was doing is I was getting like this miracle mineral powder stuff from JML, which is like 10 quid, but it was working really well because I earlier this year, well last year, oh my god, was suffering quite badly with I mean, I feel like a lot of people are calling it maskne now, but like I was getting some acne anyway from my birth control, which is usually quite manageable, but then I instantly started, like, out of nowhere working an 8 hours a day job where I had to wear a mask all the time, and that just created like a mask shape of spots all across the bottom of my face here, and it was like going up into my sideburns and everything, and it was honestly like a really horrible time for us. But so I would only use that Miracle Mineral GML powder so that I wasn't clogging my pores up too much and stuff inside of my mask. But if I had to take my mask off on my break or anything and people would see it, I would be embarrassed, so I just always wanted something on and something that could be applied throughout the day without getting claggy and looking dirty. So that worked really well, but it's very expensive. I went and so Lauren was in Home Bargains and she's seen some of these. This one looks used now, sorry, I'm just going to dust that off there. Some of these, so the one that I was using, why is it such a strange light? The one that I was using was like a one sort of nude colour, and then it had the different balls of colour correcting powder in as well, which made it miracle working. This has the same, except it's just like, it hasn't got the blue and the purple balls, it's just got the green, the pink, the yellow and the tan colour, and it's a swirl rather than the balls, which actually I think works better because the balls in the other one just never seemed to actually, like, so the powder would get less and the balls would just stay the same size, and then as you got rid of the powder they would just fall out onto the floor because they weren't being used, because they just didn't seem to give off any powder or residue or anything. So I'm a fan of this. It doesn't give as much coverage when you're not wearing anything underneath, so the GML one for that is better, but this is very light on your skin and it does help. And while I'm not suffering badly from acne, I will wear this to work every day. Okay, so I've done that. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? My eyebrows is what I'm going to do now, I think, actually. Yeah, I will. Okay, so for my eyebrows, I'm going to dig into this palette. I will show you. It's just an XX palette. XS Luxe. Gorge, actually. So this is like, it's velvety feeling. It's got like a really suave, embossed something or other. Yeah, but I'm gonna go in with a colour called, oh my god, the colours aren't on the packet, they're only on the plastic. I'm gonna have to keep putting the plastic back on. So I'm gonna go in with a colour called Wavelength, which is in the bottom left of the palette. And just hopefully that's going to be the right colour for my eyebrows. But now that I'm looking at it, it actually has like a bit of a mauve tinge to it. I'm not sure if that's going to work so well, but we'll go in and we'll see. Like, I actually don't understand what is going on. I'm going to go back in with the one that I usually use for my eyebrows called, it's Revolution Forever Dynamic Serenity mini palette. Real pretty. I've been using the, don't know what it's called because they don't have names, but the brown in the bottom right of that little palette for my eyebrows recently, and I'm just going to go back in with that and go over, and then I'm going to have to shape with concealer because these eyebrows just did not go to plan today. 100% did not go to plan today for me. That's okay though. I did exactly what I said I didn't want to do, and I put powder on and then I put more stuff on, which is very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna conceal. I'm gonna contour my face and then we're gonna move on. So I'm gonna get this little palette. Right, I'm telling you right now, if anybody watches me doing this and goes, oh my god, she's using the wrong brush, leave me alone because I don't actually know what I'm doing. And I'm recording this on my iPhone, so I can't even Google it. And I know you're probably thinking, what about that laptop from earlier? Well, I tell you what, I'm lazy. I'm not going to do it. Only thing I'm worried about this powder is that it actually seems quite pearly. It's doing something. Can you see? But the thing is, what I also get confused about with bronzer is when it is when it is pearly, like, why would you just want, I get having a dewy face, but why would you just want your whole face to be a bronzed shimmer? Do you know what I mean? And also, like, I just get confused really how to use bronzer sometimes because there's so many different ways to use it. And like, I was using the same technique for a really long time where you just do like sort of the cross over your face, like where the sun would hit. And Laura was like, and I was like, sorry, didn't realise I was doing something wrong. I'm gonna go under here with it. And then around here. See, in my mirror it looks fine, and then on the camera it looks like Raj. That's alright, innit? I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. Okay, I think that I'm gonna go for this one. I'm just actually not sure where to start even. Okay, I'm gonna use some of these brushes that they've sent. As if they specifically sent this to me. Nobody's gifted me anything. It's not a sponsored ad. If you want to sponsor me, love you. Do it, but no. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so that's going on quite sheer, quite buildable, quite like that. Okay. That's actually, like, for the size of the palette, that's actually a really nice wide, oh look, hey! That's a really nice wide mirror. Okay, I've got that on. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, great. I've got that on. That brush is actually really nice. I'm actually just going to go all the way down this, I don't know which way you're looking at it, but this right hand side. I'm going to go all the way down that and just use those colours because they're honestly so banging. I've already dinked that with a nail. Oh! I'm going to go into this one. Oh, it's happening. Oh god, it's really nice, you know, guys. Oh, HUN. I actually love that so much. Ooh. I feel like you're not going to think that that looks very nice or well blended on the camera just there, but just trust the process because this is honestly so nice. Do you know what it is? Oh, actually, I don't want to wear eyeliner with this eyeshadow. I'm getting quite tired of having winged eyeliner. I don't think that it suits me very well. Do you know when you just suddenly wake up and go, why have you been doing that? It doesn't suit you. That's what's happened to me recently. And it's because, like, I feel like I do have a hooded eyelid, but then it's not extremely hooded. So then when people are doing this, you know, this bat wing eyeliner, where it, like, looks like a bat's wing, that doesn't work very well on my eye. It just looks a bit dink. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, to be honest. I'm going to go back in with this and just use this as a primer to do like a sort of cut crease, which I don't know why I even bothered doing cut creases because I always end up just blending it back in because I don't look great with a cut crease. Could have something to do with the semi-hooded eye. Could have something to do with my technique. Maybe I just don't suit it. Like, I don't suit cut off pants. Do you know what I mean? I've managed to make that relatively the same. I'm happy to live with a minor indiscretion. Because I honestly can't be bothered stressing about something that literally comes with practice. I'm not gonna do it! But, buzzing with that, okay. I'm gonna use the third brush. Don't know what you would call this brush. It's not flat. Don't think it's a blending brush. Don't know what it is. I'm just going to go in with this bottom right, the one I mentioned earlier, which looks so nice. So, it's what I struggle with sometimes. I never know whether to use a finger or a sponge or a brush or whatever. And something that was great about the Nikki Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette was that it was like, it came with like a little card that said the best thing to use to put it on, and that was so helpful. Not everything comes with one of those. I think in fact that's the only palette that I've bought that has come with one of those. Everyone please take note, I need help. Ooh, it's going on better with the brush than with the finger, and genuinely guys, oh, I'm so happy with that. I can't even tell you. I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques brush and to do a bit of this center bottom line lilac shimmer, and I'm just gonna place it on this and just blend it into the middle. I'm gonna try and just go back over this line with my deeper pink because I feel like it's disappearing, and then I'm gonna really quickly just go back over the brow bone with the light pink. I'm basically working backwards on myself. I'm going to take this tiny Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to go into, yeah, I'm going to use the pink. Yeah, I'm going to wet my brush. I'm going to go underneath this line, and hopefully like the water with the pigment is just going to give achieve the richness and colour that I'm looking for. And then I'm going to quickly go over the underneath of my eyes with more of the spectral powder. What's really great about this is, my eyelashes are underneath, but it also has a little mirror on the other side. Okay, this is sort of, yeah, I'm achieving what, I mean, not what I set out. I didn't really set out aiming to achieve anything in particular, but whatever I want it to achieve, I'm sort of getting there. I'm going to use this little white here with this thicker Real Techniques brush and just try and do some of my brow bone with that, but I'm not really sure how well that's going to go down. Really well. Really well. Let me say that. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Eyeliners. Oh, it's the one that I wanted. Get in. Exact eyeliner in lavender. When I find a good liquid eyeliner, I just stick with it. I did find a really nice one from Rimmel that I loved, but as far as I'm aware, and I should probably keep checking this regularly, Rimmel still test on animals. Please comment down below if that's changed, because they do have good products. I just don't use them because of the animal testing. To be honest, I'm not perfect. I don't research everything that I buy, but just once I'm aware, I stop. Do you know what I mean? So make me aware. I'm going in with a very thin line. Thin line. I actually hate doing just one thin line of eyeliner across my lash line because it like just sort of really accentuates the shape of my eyeball kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And like how differently shaped my eyes really truly are. Suddenly I've got massive eyeliner. Admittedly this isn't that big, but do you know what I mean? Take. Oh, they are not even. Oh! I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. I didn't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so I need to get my glue out. I'm using this tiny pot of duo glue, if it has any left in it, because I just think duo glue is the best glue. I usually have a big tub of the one that has the pink writing because that dries black. And I just find that I feel like any gaps that you've missed with your eyeliner and stuff right next to your eyelashes, where the sun could shine through and like highlight the fact that you have misplaced your eyelashes on your eyelid or on your eyelashes. Okay, I'm going to try one of my new mascaras. I bought this one first, so I'm going to try this one first. This is an Organic Wear Physicians Formula 100% natural origin mascara. And it says it's 5 times lash boosting. Yeah, I know. That's a lot of boost. How so? That's a lot of boost. Oh my god, it comes in like an actual case. Unnecessary use of plastic though, Physicians Formula. Unnecessary. And that packaging, it better all be recyclable is all I'm going to say to you. Because don't say to me organic wear and then not be recyclable. Okay, I'm going to do my bottom lash first. I instantly don't like this brush. It's quite bendy. It's the plasticky silicone type one. I'm a fan. As long as you're recyclable. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my left eyelash. As I absolutely love these eyelashes. It's just that they really, really do have the most rigid spine in the whole entire universe. And to be honest, like, that's not 100% a bad thing because they keep their shape, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I need to eat all of my words, to be honest, because like I usually really, really struggle to put eyelashes on without an eyelash applicator or a pair of tweezers. But look at me. They've done it. They're on. And that took me almost no time at all. Oh, I've jinxed it. Now I'm going to try not to fiddle with them. Okay, I'm going to go in to this again. I'm just going to use the blusher that came with the... Oh my god. I'm going to show you everything that comes in this later on, but I had absolutely no idea about this, and I have absolutely no idea what it is either. Is it just a card holder? I don't have any idea what it is. Yeah, I'm going to go in with this blusher. I don't know how, but I've literally just gotten foundation on myself. Perf. Okay, and then fan brush, highlighter. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'm just gonna... I've done my highlighter. I've done my blusher. I've recontoured a little bit. I've finished my eyes. I'm just gonna put this powder on. I just need to get, honestly, rid of some of this pearlescent shimmer that is going on with my face, because it's just making us seem so wiped out and making us look really old and tired. I don't know if that's translating to camera. I need to put lipstick on though. And I'm going to use... Actually, I'm going to set my face. Where's that gone? I started with such a clear bed. Look at all the things I'm using. I've just changed this bed as well. I hope it doesn't get dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Rachel from the Revolution X Friends set. And I'm going to put that on because it's just quite a dark, like, mauve colour. I'm just going to put this on, and then I'm going to put the pink sort of shimmery gloss over the top of it. Put that in there. This is the little gloss I'm going to use. Pretty girl, pretty girl. Ooh, that's a pretty gloss. Oh yeah, that's better. I feel like you can't see properly on the camera, but that is a lot better. Ooh, thank goodness for that. Okay, I think that this is my finished look. This is me being a pretty girl. That is what I look like with this makeup on. Okay, so now that my face is done, I'm just going to show you all of the stuff that comes inside of this XX Revolution box. Okay, so open it up, nicely presented. I'll go largest to smallest in the box. So we have the first palette, which I showed you a little bit earlier on. Very, very pretty. This palette is called XS Luxe, and it looks lush. Pure lush. I didn't use any of these eyeshadows today because I'm going to try them next time. This next item is also a palette. Pretty little glossy box. Not really anything interesting to tell you about it so far, except for the fact that it's called Reflection Jealousy. XX Revolution Reflection Jealousy. It's honestly so pretty. Next up, we have in Sizeways, we get 2 lip glosses in shade Zero Focus and Sundown. I haven't tried Sundown yet, but that's a lovely little peachy orange colour, and that's the one that I used today on top of the Rachel Friends X Revolution lipstick for this look. So the colour on my face, the only thing that I used that wasn't from this box was still from Revolution, but just from a different collection, and it was the Rachel Friends X Revolution lipstick, which is sort of a dark mauvey colour. Next up, we have the 3 brushes that you get. Really nice to hold, really nice to use. Like I say, they'll pick up the pigment, but they don't hold on to it. I mean, there's a little bit of pigment on it, obviously, because nobody's perfect, but it went on my eye is the main thing, and it was easily blendable. Next, we have, so that's everything on the top layer. Pause! Sorry, I just had to cut in here and say that I'm really sorry. I forgot something from the top. It gives you 3 pencil eyeliners in a really nice packaging in brown, black and lavender. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this picture of me and Mother Hun. Unpause! And then you open the drawer underneath. You get a bag to put all of your things in. I love the box, so I'm not going to do that yet. But yeah, you get this nice wide oblong bag. Sort of reminds us of like a bit like, you know, one of them pouches that you get your straighteners in. But yeah, it's just a silver makeup bag. But yeah, so you get a face palette, which is blusher, highlighter and bronzer. I've used the bronzer as my contour because I'm very fair skinned, and I didn't want to use my cream contour stuff because it's just not who I am anymore. This is, I'm just going to double check. Yeah, it's a highlighter. I thought it was. It's just quite a deep colour, but oh my god, seriously, I can't even tell you how much that actually looks like genuine gold dust. Well, bronze dust, but it's gorgeous. And then we have this, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what it is. Does it say on the bottom of this what everything is? No, there's no writing. God damn it! You'll be able to look online at the contents of this box. So this, it's basically like a card holder, but it has this inside. I don't know what it is. Like, I genuinely don't know what it is. It appears to have something on the back that could peel off. Okay. It's a mirror that you keep in your purse. That is so smart. That is so incredibly smart. I'm not going to take that white stuff off the back yet because I'm not ready to use it. That is so smart. That's a little card mirror, and it even gives you a special tab to hold it from. And they give you a holder for it so that it can't get damaged. A mirror! Oh my god! See, I thought that this was going to be the mirror. It does have a mirror in it, which is a nice mirror. Do you know what it is? Let's actually saw Raj. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 mirrors in this box, including the mirrors that come in your palettes. That is absolutely raj. Yeah, so absolutely buzzing with that. When I looked through this the other day when it first arrived, I didn't know that was there. and I've just found it while I was doing this video and I was so over the moon. Last but certainly not least, we have Equinox Mist. Holds makeup in place whilst giving a beautiful shimmering glow. I've wanted a shimmer fixing mist for absolutely ages, and I've just not bought one. I just haven't bought one, but I'm absolutely buzzing with this. So I'm going to do this now as my very last step of my face. Mind my weird spray face. I feel so pretty. Absolutely buzzing. Okay, I don't mean my face, I mean the things on my face are so pretty, just in case you all think that I'm incredibly narcissistic or whatever the opposite of humble is. Unhumble. Humbug. I don't know. But yeah, that's everything that you get inside of the box. And as you can see, my first time using the contents of the box have been pretty successful. So I've gotten, honestly, I'm over the moon. Honestly, over the moon. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you want to use any of the products that I've used in this video, you will find them all on the Revolution website. Oh, if you want to use any of the eyeshadow or lip or blusher, highlighter, bronzer products that I've used in this video, you'll find them all on Revolution online. If you're looking to use any of this base makeup stuff, which I would sort of recommend, you can just find that at Home Bargains. It's £1.49, babe. I'm absolutely buzzing. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to become a little Hun, please click that subscribe button and also ring the bell for notifications so you never miss anything that we do, because it's all worth watching. Tell your mum to subscribe. Tell your dad to subscribe. Tell all your friends, sisters, brothers, Mary's born child. You know, tell them all. Like and subscribe. Peace. Bye.